He's a fun one here tonight. And a strike to Lawrence Butler to start the ball game.
A lot of really good tunes.
Pacing Reggie Jackson around. No balls and 2 strikes on Butler. Did you ever have an encounter with Morgana?
No. Difficult for a left-handed pitcher to compare to a right-handed pitcher, though.
A tough guy at the plate here. Brent Rooker swings through a changeup. That's Rosenberg. Wears the number that Mark McGwire did as a member of the Oakland A's. 1 ball and 1 strike, and it's dating back to the beginning of last season. He had 30 last year. Butler takes off for third. Throw down. It's a good one, and it's also mishandled. And now Butler on his way to the plate. He will score the first run of the game.
Dude, that was a perfect throw. The only chance you have was right on the bag there. And Rendon tried to get it and have that
for sure. Swing and a miss by Tyler Nevin. A little cue shot foul.
Use those secondary pitch success versus those secondary pitches, and the other way on his heater. 303 batting. Wow.
Now the Angels allowed 3 runs total in their 3 games against Seattle, 1 in each game, and they've up per game in the month of July. It's the most in baseball, and it's the most by any team in any month so far. Well, now the batter Luis Rengifo, switch hitter, hits left against Stripling, who misses for ball 1. Since last year. And his ERA in that time is 5 this year when he went on the IL.
By the way, that's a good one up there for Rengifo
against Stripling. Misses with ball 1. The ballpark a little more while healthy. Missed 2 months with a flexor pitch at some point in this series for the first time in a while. He's a free agent after the season is over, and nothing will stop Estevez and the Angels. A player has been traded in the middle of the year and comes back the next season as he's dazzled on the IL. So now he is not going to be off the IL certainly before the trade deadline, and who knows when Miller will pitch again. Although,
you know, I just love seeing him throw the baseball. He's been really solid this year. We went from that starter to a closer role, and he's been one of the
scared off from trading for Miller, not knowing when he's going to pitch again. Well, that only helped.
One's calling Perry Manassian right now about Esty.
2 balls and a strike on Brett Harris, and now 3 terms of value, and I wonder if Oakland will still take a look at it. Although there's certainly
Angels, you want him leading off an inning.
Well, Schumann has found a way to swing the bat. He is again against the A's. It does not look like that will be the case now, as Willie Calhoun leads off here in the city a couple of days ago and did not play yesterday, and he's back here at Angel Stadium to get rid of 6 more wins than you might right now without those guys. And all of a sudden, you look at it that way.
Better and better as the season progressed. We talked about the last 25 games. A lot of that reason is success was the young players.
With a runner on second base. Ball 1 to Logan O'Hoppe. The trade deadline is
solid out of the bullpen. Good arm he has.
There's a line drive base hit for O'Hoppe. Pilar gets to third base. He's being waved home. Throw on the way for Mantuhar to the plate. Up the line. Pilar safe.
That's a great slide.
Angels on the board. Here's Shonowell trying to hold his swing, and he did. Well, you're right. Yeah, I figure he'd be in double digits too. 3 balls and 2 strikes. All-star for the Dodgers in 2018. He walks Nolan Shonowell in the Angels. Ball 1 to hit hard off the foot of Stripling into center field, a base hit. O'Hoppe heads home as the center fielder Cameron throws it to second base. Zach Neto ties it up, an RBI single. Now it's the number 9 batter, Mickey Moniak. We got him playing team. Close games against Seattle, a team that has struggled to score runs. The Dodgers in Houston. Ball, no strikes on Anthony Rendon, and a breaking ball lands a bit high.
So far, this is like
There's been a lot of hugging in those matches. 3 balls and a strike on Rendon
here, combined in the second inning.
3 for the Angels here in the second as Rendon. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Rendon. Neto takes off for third. And there's ball 4. So Neto steals third base.
That's your middle infielders today.
First pitch swinging and a fly ball to left field, and Duhar comes in, long run, dives, he can't make the play and it bounces away. Neto scores, Rendon's on his way home, he makes it easily. Luis Renief of the third inning as Max Schumann leads off. And
he just came to the booth, and next thing you know, it's 5-2.
I was standing back there, and they just kept scoring and scoring. I go, I'm at the stands. It's like nothing. They overcame that very quickly, and I like everything that didn't ask me that, but I'm telling you.
Well, you've known Wash, you competed against him,
yeah.
and you've seen him.
Stuff like that, and just haven't been playing up to what we thought we were capable of doing. And then when Wash came over here, and you know how bad this strike zone in this day and age, I think my career would have probably been over after about. I was in the parking lot, and I was opening my door like this like 10 times to get my elbow loose.
There's a drive out to center field. Mickey Moniak chasing after this one to the wall, and it's gone. Lawrence Butler strikes again. He has been the hottest.
The pitching coach and the catchers, you look at the lineup and there's 1 or 2 guys, you go, these guys aren't going to. Guys just see you very well out of your hand, and there's nothing you really do. You can try to give them a chase, but pops it up to the pitcher. I go, really? Why didn't you tell me that like 40 at bats ago?
You know, I told you, the outside, he's hitting the ball the other way.
Like Tony Gwynn, everybody goes, do this, do that. I go, it doesn't matter.
Out here right now, Finn. You did really good as far as on the offensive side.
And Duhar,
but. It's all like it all came down to what you expected to do. I mean, the game was ran back then was totally different. The middle relief guys were guys that probably you can win, but you want to dominate. You really need 3. And when you do that, you see that for me.
It's kind of like what we're seeing for Ben Joyce out of the bullpen now. That's we call it almost like a splitter. You throw. They call it a